No qualms, we die like Pyrrha. First things first, we don't mention the wig in the comments. The wig has been through several recorded world wars. Hello, and welcome to Katwoman Cosplay. I'm Kat. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome home. I use my hands to talk a lot, so be ready for that. So recently, my sister and I went on one of our magical journeys to get coffee. Sister, insert name here, I really miss RWBY. And she's like, yeah, I miss RWBY too. Green light volume 10, that's all I have to say. But, I decided that it was in our best interest, and by our best interest, I mean in my best interest, to go through a Tumblr deep dive and figure out what you guys are saying about RWBY today, yesterday, and forever. Also, I got a new camera. It's a DSLR, and I'm not sure how it's going to work. If the audio is really crunchy, I'm sorry. First thing I see is it's by the Lady Peace. It says Nora about to fight someone, and it says, Jean, hold my Ren. Ren goes, wait, what? And Jean, carrying Ren, goes, I got you. Now, this is really funny because I see Team Juniper as like a codependent mess. And I love Team Juniper, I love Team Junior, I love Oscar now. I think that the addition of Oscar has been absolutely phenomenal. And you know what we need in the event that we don't have enough trauma in one team? We give them a child. That is the best course of action. That's so cute. Oh, it's the SpongeBob quote. Write that down, write that down! Like Blake and Yang, you know, all mid-loving each other, and what's this writing down? Like, what is she writing down? Like, lean foreheads together. I don't know, but this is just something that they would do, and Weiss, being someone who is so not equipped to deal with human emotion, would have to take notes on this. Also, I'm a huge White Rose shipper, so I just think this is adorable. Next one is Yang saying, we are not leaving Oscar behind. Then the Hound says no. And Sean says, maybe it's his time, what do we know? And Ren says, who are we to play God? I'm sorry. It's so out of character because you know that Jean and Ren especially would be like, no one touches the child. But in a weird way, just to see that, it's like, you realize these are just kids that are playing God in this situation. These are just kids, and they are forced to be something that kids should never be. They're child soldiers, and they're dealing with James Ironwood at that point. So, and James Ironwood, I love to hate him. He's like my Cinder Fall. I love to hate him. He is completely not redeemable for me, along with people like Adam and Salem and stuff like that, but at least he has some good quotes, okay? Especially that one Watts moment where Watts is like, you never understood my genius, James. You just stood atop it and called yourself a giant. Something was going on between those two. The next thing I see is Princess Weiss and Knight RWBY, which I am a sucker for the Princess X Knight trope. These designs are just so cute. I especially love Weiss's dress because I've actually tried to make a dress that looks like this for a This Life Is Mine cover, and this is making me laugh. But it is Emerald and Jean, Nora, Oscar, and Ren enjoying the fireworks in Vacuo. The only fireworks these kids are gonna see are the fireworks of war, but I think it's really cute to see them just love each other for a while and love the world around them. That's something that I feel like these kids have like never had the chance to do since Pyrrha died, basically, is enjoy the world around them. And this is just such a cute little fan art for that. And this wig is so itchy. Oh my gosh, the world wars are catching up with it. So this is Yang looking at one of her hands. That speaks for itself. It's like, Yang is such a wonderful character. She's been through so much, but she continues on, and I'm so proud of her. The next one is Weiss, who is in a beautiful design, by the way. This is by Phil Marrigan. This art. And RWBY is missing an eye in this one, which is one of my theories that RWBY will lose an eye. Weiss is holding her and carrying her away from what I assume is danger. And I think that is hilarious because, in my opinion, Weiss is the squishiest of all of Team RWBY, but she would find some kind of strength in her just to like throw RWBY over her shoulders and carry her to safety, especially if she's bleeding from the eye socket at that point. So, good for her. Oh, this is hilarious. And I know I keep swiveling in this chair, but that's how I keep sane, and I get nervous when filming videos sometimes, and I'm nervous right now. I'm eternally nervous. So this is going to help me not be nervous. Also, if you're here, why not give me a subscribe? One subscribe is one kiss from Blake Belladonna on the mouth. How does that sound? You can also like, did you eat, says Ren, and Nora says, I slayed. No, Nora, I was asking if you had breakfast. That is just their dynamic. I love this fan art, and I've seen this fan art on Pinterest before, I think. It's by Lilium Dragomir. Weiss is holding Zwei. Ruby is saying he's my dog, which is really funny because I think Zwei could defeat Salem. That's the ticket. To defeat Salem, you just need to throw Zwei, and she's gonna be like, I can't do anything about this. This dog's too cute. Ruby holding Penny, and it says, Yuri's so doomed, she died twice. Oh my gosh. She did. I think she died. Didn't she die like 3 times though? Like, Penny like could not stop dying. And now she's dead for good, I assume, which is really sad because I loved Penny. The whole Pinocchio archetype I thought was so cool. And they were so cute. I think their ship name was like Nuts and Dolts or something. It was like, I thought it was Red Refrigerator for a while because Red Refrigerator is a ship name from RWBY and I don't know who it is. The manga art is all of Team RWBY and Team Juniper at a food truck. And it's like a cool what could have been. I mean, once again, child soldiers. Okay, this next one is awkward elevator ride, of which RWBY is so used to. RWBY has a lot of awkward elevator rides, but this is the most awkward, and it's Pyrrha going down to get the maiden infused with her, the Fall Maiden. The thing about RWBY going on for so long is that it changes your perspective of these scenes. I was a kid when I first saw this, and my first thought was like, whoa, so cool, she gets to have superpowers. Now I'm 23, and my thought is, good lord, she was just a kid. Why is she getting chosen, that 17, 18-year-old? She should have been playing Fortnite, not getting drafted for the Illuminati war on the devil from the Bible. And that just sums up the tragedy of Pyrrha so well. The Illuminati war featuring the devil from the Bible. So, if you liked this video, if you liked hearing me ramble for all these moments, consider subscribing, consider liking, consider sending me an email about what you want to see next or leaving me a comment or a DM on Instagram. Please consider checking out RWBY if you haven't, watching it again if you have, and I hope you have the greatest holidays ever. This is Kat signing off for now. I will see you in the next video. Stay weird.